John Meyer from, I believe it's a musical band called The Good Chip. Is that right, John?
That's right, Percival. Thanks for having me.
That's alright. How are you today?
I'm a bit hot. It's probably the hottest day of the year in Brisbane here.
Really? Oh, well, I've got nothing funny to say about that. John, my first question is, what is a music?
What is a music? Oh, geez, you asked the tough ones, Percival.
I'm known for
A
that.
music is a collection of sounds that we make, we put them together, and this creates something that we enjoy listening to.
And how is these sounds made?
How are the sounds made? Sometimes we make them with our voices, and sometimes we make them with instruments.
And how do you do it with these instruments?
Well, we don't do it with the instruments. That would be wrong.
Fair enough.
But
I've heard it is something to do with vibrations.
yeah, that's something we do, in our own time and for fun. But we probably shouldn't talk about that if kids are watching.
That's fair enough. Thank you, John. Thank you for your discretion. Are you okay, John?
I was just remembering something really funny that I heard the other day. So sorry about that unprofessionalism there.
That's fair enough.
I'm very sorry. This is a serious interview and
That's
all.
okay. I know how unprofessional the Good Chip are.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Yeah.
We do our best, but we're sort of hampered by our ineptitude, really.
That's fair enough.
It's just very nice of people to give us a chance.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here to do, John.
Thanks, Percival.
Many people say that music is food for the soul, but I prefer fruit. What is your opinion?
Well, fruit. The problem with fruit is it gives you the runs, Percival.
I can run, yes.
Yes, you can, and so music doesn't give you the runs, but it does make other things happen to your meta regions. Sometimes, if it's done right.
What if the band is a bit crap?
If the band is a bit crap, then they probably should eat less fruit.
Well, that's fair enough. What? Can you tell me about this thing which is called a sea monster?
Well, a sea monster is the name of our new single. And
Yes.
we're going to be touring that in March, kicking it off with a big show at the New Globe Theatre. So I hope you can come along. And you want to know what an actual sea monster is? Is
Yes.
that right?
Yes,
well,
please.
It could be a metaphor, really, for something that's
A metaphor for something.
a metaphor for a simile, perhaps, or an analogy.
Do you have a synonym for this metaphor for the simile?
No, not really. Perhaps an allegorical tale would suffice.
Al Gore, like the former vice president.
Absolutely, yep. He was well known for his battle with his sea monsters in the Democratic Party. So we wrote a song about it, and we attribute it to Al Gore.
And I believe speaking of Al, I believe it's on an album. Is that what they call it?
Yes, it's been pressed, as they say in the industry, on Al Gore's bum,
Right.
which is a medium that has not been used to its full effect. We've had the tape, the CD revolution. Prior to that, we had the vinyl. Now we've got MP3s and digital downloads.
Don't get that,
but
yeah.
the Al Gore bum as a medium for music is really going to take off in 2014.
Sounds a bit cheeky, really.
It's a little cheeky.
Yeah. And what is this album Gore thing? What is it called?
It's called the 7 Seas. There are actually more than 7 seas, but we can't count past 7, so we stopped and we thought that would do.
I've eaten a lot of seeds in my time.
No, not
Being a fruit.
Not seeds.
Oh!
Silly.
Oh.
Seas, 7 seas.
Seas.
You know the big wobbly blue things.
Yeah, I've heard of them, yeah.
Big wobbly blue things.
Speaking of big wobbly blue things, if you were a puppet, what kind of puppet would you be?
I'd probably be a political puppet. I would be an evil regime propped up by the CIA or something like that. Maybe in South American jungle.
That's very interesting. Well, thank you for your time, John, and I hope you enjoy your music thing. And where are you going with your tour?
We're going all over this great country of ours. We're
Yes.
going down to Sydney and Melbourne, and also Adelaide. We're going to the Adelaide Fringe Festival, which is bigger than the Adelaide Festival for some reason. The Fringe. But,
Maybe they're into 80s fringes thing.
Yeah, so I think we're going to have to grow our fringes and do some work on that.
Yeah.
A bit flock of seagulls, maybe.
Yeah, I love a floppy seagull. All right, well, thank you for your time, John. Have a great hot day. Maybe you should eat a nice cool mango.
Oh, I think I will if you've got some in the fridge. Thank you.
I ate them all, sorry.
Oh, shit.
Yes, that's what I'll do later on. All right, well, thank you, and goodbye, John.
Thanks, Percival.
And goodbye to everyone at home. See you next time.